Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sparrowcus and welcome back to Greedfall. We're still on the scavenger hunt for the traitors. I forgot the name again. Alpha? Alda?
You are the ones
Something.
who saved me from Saul Lasser. Oh, I am so grateful to you. Oh, I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
Alba. That is Jessica Alba. Much easier.
We're looking for a naught girl. The same one
A
that the
naughty
Inquisitor
girl,
is looking
indeed.
for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was...
We will
born
kill
to
her
be
after she
afraid,
defended
that
herself.
Poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
I must
No.
go. Goodbye.
I don't care about you. Fuck up. Shut up. The gloomy lair. Ow. That's a perfect cave because that's where we found the that one loving couple that one time. So you wanted to kill Alba, huh? Yeah. Sorry, boys and girls, but Jessica Alba is dead. All right, my lady.
This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
I can't say that I have a good memory of this place.
Oh, she's somewhere around here. Whatever.
No magic left. Drink a potion.
God, magic is so powerful. But, well, I guess, you know, if you have... Let's have a look here. How would it work? I mean, over here, shockwave. Yeah, you also have an area of effect. So these ones don't have an area of effect. Oh no, there's a kick. So extra against armor. Rolls, dodging better. So healing is still also a good option over here with you. I mean, you don't need much magic points for that. You know, just need some, and you're fine. Mowing attack. Oh, these guys have mowing attacks. Okay, okay. And non-igniting attack, yeah. I mean, and then Fury. That's also good shit. That is also good shit right here. Oh, Fury is good shit right here too. Now this one over here, I haven't really figured out how you play with that one. This dexterity build over here. Guess you're shooting pistols all the time. Only pistols. And set some traps here and there. Then you can make some vials. And, I don't know. This seems to be involving a lot of crafting and making and preparation and so on. So, but then again, using pistols, I think if you have this build where you just use pistols all over, you're doing fine as well. Like I have a pistol that can shoot 4 times or something.
The woman we're looking for. Poor child.
Small camp. Oh, there's upstairs. There's something, right? Really? Okay. My lady.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent.
God damn it, woman. Do you want to talk to her right now? I guess not.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Stop! You have won! Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
I'm starting to have doubts about our mission, my child. This girl is sincere.
Execute her. You know what? Finally, I was just thinking about this before. Just this in between episodes. I was thinking like, you can never really have the chance to do something real bad. You're always a good guy. So, let's see what happens if we say, really? I was so happy to be part of the North to finally see the seas. But then my father decided to start searching for me. My captain told me that my father had arrived in TFD to find me. If he finds me, he'll bring me back to the convent, and I'm certain he would kill me. Or that this would kill me. How could I bear to be locked away after having known freedom? I was told that the legend of the congregation was looking for me. Father must have asked for help, yada yada yada. Nothing went as expected. I don't understand. There's no ship departing. I caught a glimpse of my father in the tavern. Well, but still, it doesn't say, like... So apparently she wanted to sell some information from the notes to the Alliance to be, you know, free and shit. So basically, we killed her for treason, as it is expected. So what are we gonna do now? Set traps? Two-handed weapons? I really don't know. Armor damage, stun. I really don't know what we're gonna do next. The lightning dash. I can't do anything around here. Talentis. We got vigor. We got yeah. Now I don't care about the talents anymore. They're just a crap, and we'll have to leave.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent.
Why?
In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is
What?
Ruben?
I didn't see that in the
If this
documents
were not the
at all.
case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
The investigation is progressing, Alba.
Hurry up. Or anything else?
I need to be...
Uh-huh. Okay. But still, how you come to that conclusion, I don't understand. This still, we have no proof that, nothing indicates. So she wanted to run away, but maybe, you know, she saw that the father came. That's why she needed some money or some way to leave, and that's why she sold the information to the Alliance to be then part of the Alliance. It's like, what? I don't know how he came to that conclusion.
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Ruben?
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
No.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
When pride and debt are your masters, it can push you to desperate measures.
You afraid he might do something stupid?
Perhaps, but keep that to yourself if you would.
Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
My dear child, what can I do
Oh,
for
son of a piss
I'll see
off.
you
you?
later.
Take
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
The
I'm afraid I
harlot.
need to be...
I like it. Let's go and visit Gretchen the harlot. Alright, where is the whore? There is the whore. Hello, whore.
Hello, my darlings. What would you like, then?
Why, she's a bit...
I'll let you get on.
God damn it, forthcoming.
What would you like?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. It's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Totally.
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation, and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes, he's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious too.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
all that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicions. This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him after dark. We may be able to catch him in the act.
Oh, it's you!
Catch him in the act. You want this old fart Petrus just wants to see him bang a whore. Well, I mean, I guess, like in a world like this, they don't have internet, so. Plus, it's not like internet is not like, you know, right in front of you. So let's go to sleep. To noise time. Where do I have to go now? What? Ah, you sons of bitches. All right, digging balls.
We can see everything from here.
We could have just waited here. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, fine. Sneaky style. Going right is a bit faster than going left, I think. It seems, indeed, as such. Very sneaky.
Our captain, caught in the act. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put the message in the box, so no one will know we've seen it.
The Admiral will certainly want to know about our discovery.
Let's go. Leave it there for now.
Desarde. What?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This
He
could
must
be a
have been
good time
quite
to
stupid,
get the
yes.
proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
And of course, just, like, seriously, like, fuck you, man. You know, after the first couple hours in the game, like halfway through so far, I was thinking like, hey, cool, this game doesn't really have that much. I even said it doesn't have that much, you know, backtracking and all this running back and forth. But the deeper I get, the worse it gets, man. It's just like this is just
From this
fuck
position,
you,
we'll
man.
be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
But if these are just coin guards and the captain, that's then Captain Sieglinde, and not the other captain, isn't it? So she's all right. Scusi, signore. You want something? You want something? You get something in your face. Gonna love it.
This traitor got what he deserved.
Admiral, you seem hurt.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
I always search the other corpses first because for some reason sometimes they just disappear.
was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Okay, really? Really? I have to go. Really?
Do for you.
Motherfuckers.
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. We owe you a lot, de Sardet. I will not forget it. Nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Bye-bye. Now, that quest over here with the Saints of our Fathers. Right. Alright. Captain Lysandra. Hickimets. Mickey Hats. Hickimets. Alright, at least we got quite a bit of experience points from that mission. 2,200 XP. Quite a bit. I can work with that.
Like that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Yeah, it is one stroke of luck, alright. Ah, how lucky we are that he's just randomly in the city. Ooh. My oh my, how did that happen? Some... Okay, which one was it? This one. El Capitan!
Hello there. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lysandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was captured on this island to Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her... well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own.
Well, I am
Very
Seaborn,
well.
so...
I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's... of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Well, it wasn't today. Was it now? You lying piece of shit. Alright, I can travel right into the camp of the Vignam Nam 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 Nam. Wait, isn't it this crazy ass stupid guy that wanted to kill us? And then we just like shook hands and then was all forgiven. Yeah, that's the guy.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad. Kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. But it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Arelwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me. But others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing.
Anti-girl. Anti-girl. Where are you, my aunt?
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
So we'll become the new chief. We will become the governor of the merchant of the congregation, the chief of this village. So we'll unite the congregation and the natives together, and then we fight the alliance in Teleme. Hooray, hooray for me. And we'll make then a new country. The bitch native.
Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
Of course.
Animals.
Let's go and help. It's got to be her.
Auntie? Oh, wait. Where do I have to go? Wait. Oh. Ah. Okay. This way. Yo, Auntie, you were quite stupid, weren't you, eh?
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Really? That was kind of obvious.
Loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magam. Welcome.
Petrus, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me?
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child, what you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Hooray, hooray, hooray. Auntie? That's it? Okay, that's it. That's it? That's it. Okay then. Fellas, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then in the next episode when we're going to go and speak to Darren, the Dunega. Now the Dunea, blah blah blah, chief about the Tenaharsha Karakara. Obviously. What else are we going to do? See you next episode.